What up? Not in my hair. Yo guys, what's up? I haven't made any content on this channel for a while, but I've been feeling pretty inspired. I don't know, I feel like things are just aligning. Like, something came to me recently in my head, and I was like, you know what, this makes sense. So I have 3 channels, right? One's like social, one's more like this, which is engineering, and then the other one that I just started with a friend is like more like philosophical or like life, like more biological and like existence and reality and stuff. And I was like, you know what? Let me do some engineering stuff today and for a while, because I don't know, like my whole thing. Let me sit down because I feel like I need to sit down for this. Like, yeah, I talk better when I sit down. So, like, my whole thing is like, I literally won't do something I don't want to do. Like, I'll get ideas like, oh, that sounds cool, I should do that. But then, like, I argue with myself, and then I end up not doing it because, like, deep down I don't want to do it for whatever reason. I think a lot of people struggle with that. It's like, and I think what it comes down to is like, that's not really who you are. That's not really what you want to do. So it's like you stall and you don't do it. So like you just, I don't know, like for me, I know I've had this idea for a while, like this is really what I want to do, and I'm going to explain it in this video. I should get my mic on cuz I feel it's going to sound better. Start. Alright. Is that better? Probably. So, like, yeah, like, I've always had this, like, dream, like, where I see, like, an important company, like, say it's, like, Ford Motors, or, like, Tesla, or, like, Boeing, or NASA, or something, like, the documentary of how that company formed. Like, wouldn't it be cool if we saw Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak in like their garage, or like Walt Disney doing his shit, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to compare myself to people. I'm just saying I feel like I'm in a position where that could be possible, you know, with Lorenz motors. That's, by the way, that's an academic drone. Like, I learned a lot on that. You know, I learned the engineering process, the design, the manufacturing. Design is so easy compared to manufacturing. Manufacturing is I'm gonna try to keep it family friendly, but it's a B, you know what I mean? So, uh, yeah, like designing is easy. I could do it by myself at my computer, at home. No money. I don't have to tell anyone to do something. I don't have to be like, oh, let me get materials. Like, no, I have everything I need already. All I have to do is think it and do it. And I could, and if everything was like that, where I could just do everything myself, this thing would have been flying by now. But unfortunately, you have to be a team player and like recruit people. And I'm generally not really good at that. Like, I've always kind of been like the lone wolf type of person where I just want to do everything myself. Like, even with my other channel, Lurking, like, it's super hard trying to micromanage everything and tell people how to do something and tell them what they want. It's like explaining the vision that you've been concocting for the past 3 months into like a single text message and getting someone hyped, or like, you know, trying to communicate. It takes mad long, and like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, or I don't know how other people do it. I think money probably has a lot to do with it too. Like, if you could just pay someone like, yo, I need this, like, then it's not really a question because you're just recruiting someone who already knows how to do that. But if you're trying to tell your friends something, they might not know how to do it. They might not have the passion or like to drive or whatever. Like they're not in a position to do it. So, in an attempt to manifest this, I'm gonna start this YouTube journey and start uh doing something here. So come along for the ride. I know like what I want to do. Like, all right, so if I had to lay out like a like a plan, right? Like a timeline, I guess they call it. It's like, all right, this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen. 100%, I do want to document the journey. How far I'll go, we're gonna get there. I'm manifesting. Calm down, all right? We're gonna get there. All right, no doubts. We don't, no doubts or negativity on this channel. Um, but I think the first step, and I already did like a lot of the first step moves already. So I guess this is like the second step, is like finishing the design, cuz like it's pretty finished in terms of the exterior. And even if I wanted to, but like if I wanted to give the design to like some produce, like some manufacturer, there's still some components missing besides the electrical stuff, besides all that, computer stuff. I'm just gonna finish like the interior, which is like when you sit inside, how does it feel? Where do you put your arms? How does the trunk space look? Where are the cameras? Where are the sensors? Little details like that. So, so I'm gonna start there, and then I guess I don't really know what comes after that. I have to think of it. I could predict like 8 days into the future. That's what this whole brand is about. Lorenz, the butterfly effect. Edward Lorenz proved that you can't really see past 8 days. We don't have the technology to predict the future. And so when people are like, "Yeah, man, this year, in 6 months I'm gonna be here," like you actually don't know that. You only know what's gonna happen in 8 days, basically, and even that's a stretch. Like you're pretty much only sure about like the next week. so, so for the next week, I'm gonna just do that, and yeah. Sometimes I'll just come on here and vent, like that movie The Martian, where he goes to Mars, and he's just like, what do they say in the beginning of their videos? Oh, Captain's Log 1. Day 1. I'm very hungry. I'm growing potatoes on the floor with my poop. That type of thing. But honestly, I like when people talk, like when people come on a vlog and just literally vent. Love that shit. I'm sure some other people are out there like that, cuz we're very social people. We like when other people just talk to us. So like even if it's one person who's watching, I love you. Thank you for watching. Um Honestly, one person can carry your whole career. Like I've watched it happen. Like I almost feel like I'm that person a lot to like some people that are out there who are successful. So I'm telling you, it literally just takes one person to support you. So like I know there's at least one person out there that's like, yeah, Peter. So yeah, that's what this is gonna be. I'm really excited. Like this is what I want to do. This is like if there's like an archetype of me, like an optimization curve where like the tippy top, like this is what it would be. It would be YouTube documentary, startup company, watch me grow to succeed, and it's just like I know some people like Elon Musk, like he has a billion companies, but like he even says it himself, like he's not even that happy. So like I have, I'm an engineer, and I have like there's when you give a problem to an engineer, there are certain restrictions that you have to tell the engineer, or like certain what's the word? Restraints. There are certain restraints on products that you have to give to the engineer. And one of my restraints is I want to be fucking happy with whatever I'm doing. And doing this makes me happy, and I want to be happy, and I want to have a social life because I'm a social human being, you know. And some people are wildly successful, and we think they're like the shit, and they're doing all this stuff, and they're not happy. And I don't want that to happen to me, you know. I want to bring my friends and my family along. I don't want to lose people in my life, you know, like if that means sacrificing some wealth to be able to do that, that's fine. As long as I get to my goal, as long as I'm manifesting my dreams and I'm getting to where I want to be, uh sounds good to me. So, I'm going to use this like space as a platform to not only document but also keep me going, like, you know. So yeah, that's the first video. I don't know how, again, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm manifesting. All right? So, there you go. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right. See ya.